मेरा नाम बिल्किस याकूब रसूल, मुझसे हुई बस एक ही भूल, जब ढूंढते थे वो राम को तो मैं खड़ी थी राह में। पहले एक ने पूछा न मुझे कुछ पता था, दूजे को मेरा यही जवाब था। इतनों ने पूछा कि मेरा अब सवाल है, जिन्हें नाज है हिंद पर वो कहाँ है, जिन्हें नाज है वो कहाँ है। I belong to the generation which saw 1984 firsthand, and my father was beaten up and left for dead on the streets of Delhi. What you saw happening to one girl, Nirbhaya, happened on an epic scale in 84. So Bilqis became a vehicle, a medium for me personally to marshal a lot of these unresolved emotions that stirred up inside of me and stir up inside of a lot of India. मुझे कहते हैं अन्ना मंजूनाथ, मैंने देखी भटकती एक लाश। मुझे कहते हैं अन्ना मंजूनाथ, मैंने देखी भटकती एक लाश, ज़मीर की बीच सड़क लखीमपुर खीरी। मेरा नाम श्रीमान सत्येंद्र दुबे, जो कहना था वो कह चुके, अब पड़े हैं राह में बीच में लिए एक गोली। मजा नवा है नवलीन कुमार, 19 जून 19 वार 19 I felt I had to feature her. If thematically perhaps she didn't really, the four of those people don't really match, but for me the theme was four bright, effulgent souls crushed by the wheels of modern India. The rest of three people in some way were activists and maybe were a little bit aware of what they were getting into. But Bilqis had done nothing. She was a victim. I needed to take a snapshot of society at that point. And this was what I saw. I mean, some other people would perhaps see something else. They would see something to celebrate. I don't know, maybe I'm a little morose by nature. This is how I process what was happening, you know, in keeping with what was going on inside me personally. So all of it combusted to come out in a whole bunch of those songs. बस एक न कसूर की हमने लिखा था, वो सच जो हर किसी की जुबां था, पर सच यहाँ हो जाते जहरीले। जिन्हें नाज है हिंद पर वो कहाँ है, जिन्हें नाज है वो कहाँ है। You surprise yourself. You think that you couldn't be numb any further. And then you realize that, you know, something was still alive and it went numb a little more. And that is what I felt when I heard these guys had been let out. To see them come out and see them, certain sections of society rejoicing in their coming out, I think is troubling, to say the least. I'm troubled by it. I'm sure there's a vast majority of this country is troubled by it. We are not enemies of each other. You write a song not because you want to write a song. The song just comes and sits in front of you, and it needs to be said. So I wish there were other people right now, other young artists right now who said, okay, I'll say something. I'll stick my neck out and I'll say something. We don't see too many people talking about critiquing the government. Art has become a lackey of powers that be. There's no art, there's only entertainment. Most of the artists are now cheerleader for the powers that be. लूटो दे हाथ खोलो बाजार नल्ला सपारा, और विराट छीनो जमीन हमसे हमें भेजो पाताल। जिन्हें नाज है हिंद पर वो कहाँ थे, जिन्हें नाज है वो कहाँ हैं. I wish the people cared for this. I wish one of the greatest memories of my life is when Delhi erupted on the streets of Delhi after Nirbhaya. If nothing else, it was really important for all of us. For the first time, I don't know, in a long time, we felt that, you know, here we are a social compact. We are a genuine society, a society that cares for each other. It cares for what happens in the next house. We've taken a strange turn somewhere. Something has not translated. We haven't really kept up the promises that we started with when we built this nation. The coldness is surreal. By and large, that explosion of solidarity or warmth that should ideally happen doesn't. I've come to the point in my realization that we are all we have. You and I are all we have. We have no one else. And these institutions are populated by us. They are populated by our belief in them. And if they let us down, we have no other option but to help each other. If the government won't take care of us, it won't take care of the marginalized, we have to.